If you think about how ridiculous it is, if people didn't know that having sex with people has consequences, and by that I mean you can get pregnant, you can get diseases. If there was and there's cultural limitations, people frown upon it. But if there was none of those, can you imagine how much people would be fucking?
Oh yeah.
It would be insane.
Yeah.
If there was no such thing as masturbating.
You could fuck at a gas station. People would be fucking, yeah.
If there was no such, if masturbation wasn't possible, first of all, you know what would happen?
What?
Women would rule everything. 100%.
But men would have so much chi built up in them.
Nope. They'd be bitches. They'd be giving in every chance they could.
Oh, because the women would own it.
It would be worth so much more.
That's true.
Yeah. Because women would be able to decide whether or not you came. There's the only way. If that was the only way, if women were the rulers of whether or not you came, if there was no way to come without them, oh my God, they would dominate.
We're fucked, dude. I know that's going to be the next law.
If they're really smart, that's how they would take over. Chop our arms off.
Dude, but you telling me though, you wouldn't watch like a little like Chinese guy jerk off from like 30 feet away?
We're going back to this again.
No, but just tell me. I watch
train accidents. I don't want them to happen. If Jamie pulls up a video of a train accident, oh my God, you got to see this. I'm like, shit. Okay, go ahead.
I think Penny Pincher will do. You think he'll participate too and get those in?
You mean, are you saying Ari?
Yes. Ari Shafir.
I think he'll participate. I think he'll probably come in, like hot. He'll be very excited about doing this. He'll talk a lot of shit. Yeah, it'll be fun. Bert will come. That's why we can't have a competition. It's Bert. If I was just competing with you and Ari, I'd be like, we'll just have some fun.
Yeah.
But with Bert, I'm like, I want you to die. You talk so much shit. I'm like, I'm going to take you to the depths of hell. I'm like, you have no idea. When I set off my alarm in my gym, because I sweat so much, it set off the fire alarm. I was doing 7 hours of cardio, and I watched John Wick 50 times. I just kept watching John Wick.
Just getting through that thing?
Yeah. Kept watching John Wick.
Yeah, it's fucking
and
rad.
just fucking... Yeah. And thinking of Bert. Fuck you. Fuck you.
There's so many great clips that are going to come out of this online.
I've seen him play pool. He can play pool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah. And he doesn't. And by the way, he doesn't shoot pool regularly.
Yeah, no, you can tell.
Yeah,
yeah. If he wasn't such a drunk, he'd probably be an amazing athlete. Right? Don't you think?
Yeah. Have you seen King Ash Ripper's work?
Excuse me?
Oh, please, God,
please look him up.
What is that?
Oh,
Who is this
so
guy?
excited.
This guy, we've reached out a lot, offered him money, and he won't.
Yeah.
Yes, just because he's such
won't
a
come on our
creative
show.
guy.
What are you talking
Maybe
about?
you could get him. Maybe the great Joe Rogan could get him with your powers.
King Ash Ripper.
Ass Ripper.
Yeah. Hairy and gross. The Lord of all farts and gluttony. He makes videos of himself.
Oh, this is him?
Yeah.
King Ass Ripper. Oh, please give me some volume.
That's still. Oh, no. Okay, he is moving.
Is that real?
Yes. Oh, go to Rippin' Massive Farts.
Yeah, go to Rippin'.
One under it.
How do you know this is real? Hold on.
Oh, because he has an opus. This is just one of many.
What's up with his pants?
Yeah, he does.
It's so stupid.
It's getting brown there.
He's got 199,000 hits.
Yeah.
How many fucking stand-up bits online have 199,000 hits?
Not mine.
You reach a certain level, you must have... Look, if I'm the guy, if I'm Deep State, right? And I know we got this smart South African dude, right? And he can invent anything. He can do all this cool shit. And I'm going to be like, all right, yeah, bring him over here. And he's like, well, maybe I want to go, sell some shit to Saudi Arabia. And I'll be like, maybe you don't. You know what I'm saying? and then, right? And
like that, too.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, just simple as that. And he's like, I'm going to go on Joe Rogan's podcast and smoke weed. You're like, hey, do whatever the fuck you want. We don't care about the stock price.
Hey, Moose, where you from?
Don't talk to moose, by the way.
What?
Because they're the one animal that will kill you in the deer species.
What?
They'll chase you down and kill you.
But how would they kill me?
They'll stomp you to death. Moose they regularly stomp people to death. It's a normal thing. Most people avoid them at all costs, but if you fuck up and you're too close to a moose, they'll come for you. They're different. They're different than any other wild animal because they deal with wolves. So they're like real good at stomping. Real good at just stomping the fucking shit out of things. That's what they have to do. If you want to stay alive, if you're a moose, you gotta stomp the fucking shit out of everything near you. So if you're talking shit to a moose in a parking lot in Anchorage, Alaska, if you're talking shit to a moose in a parking lot in Anchorage, Alaska, you might get stomped to death.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's not Will Smith, bro. That's not a little slap. That's a stomp.
They stomp you.
That's a Mr. Miyagi right there.
They're 1,800 pounds when they're the giant bulls.
Yeah.
I might have made that up.
100% correct.
I thought about you 2 weeks ago when I went to CVS and I saw a white guy and a hot African-American chick having an argument outside of CVS at 9:20 in the morning. He was a little chubby, and they were having some type of loud discussion. I went and I got my medication. When I walked out, he's yelling at her, "I want my wallet back, you fucking bitch."
Why'd you think of me?
Because
I'm like, wait,
you
what do
always
I
talking
don't
about all
know?
those dirty bitches up in Van Nuys and
When
shit.
did you know you were big enough that people could use your platform to manipulate the masses? Was there a moment where you're like, somebody hit me up and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm big enough that I need to start being watchful or wary?
I just it was like a slow burn. You know, over time, I figured it out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like right in the beginning, early days, I'd have anybody on. Oh, Holocaust isn't real? Come on. Tell me more. After a while, people started getting mad. And I was like, okay, I don't agree with them. Jesus Christ, I have to have people on that I only agree with? This is going to get boring. Yeah.
I ever shoot a Joey Karate video. They were fun to do, but I did what I did, now I moved on. I did cocaine. It was fun while I did it, but now one day I made a decision. People don't want to make a decision. People don't want to...
I'm with you on everything with Joey Karate.
You know,
those Joey Karate videos are fucking tremendous.
But what I'm saying is, you just move on. It would look weird if I still put a gi on and threw
You should do Joey Jiu-Jitsu.
and said Joey Jiu-Jitsu. I thought about it. But
Joey Jiu-Jitsu is a good idea.
Jiu-Jitsu is so bad.
It doesn't matter. It's
Joey
even
Karate,
funnier.
at least I had a sidekick.
No, but you
You know what I'm saying? At least I had a sidekick.
No, you
With
could-
Joey Jiu-Jitsu, what am I going to do? I'm going to be in
No,
the guard.
You fucking grab a guy and you pull him into your guard and you start working a clock choke, but you lose it. The guy gets on top of you. You fuck, I can't breathe. You tap out. Listen, do what I say, not what I do. Trust me, cocksucker. I'm trying to give you good technique over here.
I
My
tap
grip is bad. I've been jerking off my right hand. I'm out of sorts. You can come up with a bunch of ways to make jiu-jitsu hilarious.
For years, I've been shocked, even with this platform. I'm like, how is there one guy that can speak to the whole world? And the U.S. government isn't fucking surveilling you and having drones everywhere.
They can watch the show. Anyone can get it.
Ooh, that's a good point. You're not hiding.
No.
That's it's like there's freedom in exposing.
Yes.
You can really be free if you just give.
Also, I'm a fucking cage fighting commentator. Who's going to listen to me?
Dude, what if your deep state, that was really your smokescreen?
Imagine if you just got really good at these things just so you could be deep state. But the problem is that's not how people get good at things. They don't get good at things from no motivation. You'd never be able to compete with guys
that
who are out
love it.
there really hustling.
Yeah.
You have to be really hustling. And then they bring you to Fuck Island. Couldn't imagine being a woman working in an office with a bunch of guys trying to fuck you all the time. It's got to be a goddamn nightmare. I can't imagine having a bunch of bosses that literally tell you suck my dick, I'll give you a raise. Like, that happens. It's fucking, it's got to be hell. I get it. I mean, I get it.
But you
from
have to
top
be.
to
You got to
bottom.
be like an 8 though, 8 on up to deal with that every day. I mean, let's be fucking honest. You know what I mean? There's
some
really
sixes out there.
There's
that
really good. If you got a
hit the
personality.
gym a lot, got a nice ass. An old lion can't control the pride anymore, and the way they lose the pride is they get fucking mauled. They don't give it up. They get mauled. So, and it's often like 2-3 on 1. The other cats will jump on him. Because he was like the asshole that like ran this whole thing.
It's like when Whitey Bulger got transferred to general population. Right. And they beat him with a padlock and a sock for being a fucking rat piece of shit. And he was like 80-something years old. Yeah.
I used to do Taekwondo with a guy that was one of his hitmen.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Back in like Boston?
Oh, yeah, back in Boston. he asked me, I was his instructor, and he asked me, like, if you're going to kill somebody, where would you hit him? And I go, like, I guess, like, the neck. He goes, yeah, the neck, I think. Now, I knew that he was involved in some sort of organized crime at the time.
There's something pathetic about jerking off standing up. I haven't done that in a long time.
Oh, that's a disgusting way when you have to bang one out in the shower and then you lay. I like hotels because you lay down on your back and it just comes on you like a fountain. You don't give a fuck. It's your own cum.
My married friend, since he has to do it into the toilet, like he does it on his iPhone in his bathroom because of his girlfriend.
Oh,
like, oh my god.
He should be shot in home.
Oh god, that's sad.
I would never just shoot it into a toilet. You gotta play with it.
Well, see, the thing is too about like when you're away, like if you go away, like if you do like a comedy or something like that, where you go on the road, you come back home and you know you miss your girlfriend, you miss your wife, you're looking forward to seeing her again. But when you're with someone all the time, and you can't even jerk off because like you're at work all day, you can't jerk off at work. You get home, she's home. You're there together every night, day in, day out, the monotony and the grind, and then you're jerking off into a toilet. There's just something just defeating about it. It takes all the zest out of life. You're just hiding in the bathroom. Why are you in there for so long? What are you doing in there?
I don't like that. I like working. I like working
I have to get a Q-tip. Why is the door locked? What are you doing? You've been in there for 5 minutes. What are you doing? You're in there just concentrating. Jerking off, downward jerking. Because you don't want to miss the toilet. You don't want to shoot all over the top. You don't want to upper deck your load.
I don't think that's accurate about that. I've jerked off everywhere.